guys, Brainwise here. Welcome to my video. Today I'm going to build a quadcopter, and for that I'm going to use this frame. This is a TC-R frame at 6 inches. Okay. This is from the frame as well, bolts and stuff. Using these motors, these are the Emax 2208 2000 kV. Okay. These are the ESCs, the DYS Sn30 amps. And Naze32 from Afroflight. Power distribution board with some filtering and stuff. A receiver, the DS Emax to use with Spectrum, and orange and stuff, radios. A buzzer, XT60 cable, more cables, a video transmitter from Eachine. It's a 600 milliwatts. I'll show you. This. Camera. I won't be using this one, but it's just for the record. Some 6 inches props, cable protection, zip ties, heat shrink, and that's about it. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna open this. Okay, this is the bottom plate, this is the top plate, camera mounts, and the arms. I'm going to sand this just to give it a little bit of a smoother touch, I guess. I'll use like sandpaper or lime or something just to put these edges better. I'm not going to show you how to do it because I'm going to do it in running water, but I'll show you the result. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if you can see, but it's way smoother now. Not edgy like before, it's way smoother. Okay, let's assemble it then. So you have 2 sizes of screws here. I'm gonna use the big one. Okay. Another arm. Now I'm just going to put the other two arms the same way. Okay. Now we take one of these pieces and with the big part turn to the inside of the quad like this, and with two of the big screws there's one, and there's two. Okay, so now we're just going to put the other ones like that with the screws. Okay, so it's done. So tighten. Just for protection now, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the sides here. Helps to keep the carbon fiber together. So. Okay, do that for all the arms. Okay, as you can see, there's the glue already dried. It's just for some extra protection. Okay, and now for the power distribution board, we're going to solder these pins to the camera in and to the VTX out, because it filters the power. So this way. Now for the VTX. Okay, now we're going to solder the XT60 cable. We're going to tin heat. And solder it to the power distribution board. Which has been already pre-cleaned. I'm heating from here, from this side, and then the power distribution board has a hole, and then you can pass the wire in, and it stays there, nice inside. Now we can just spread the solder here. The negatives. I'm gonna do the same thing. A little bit on the other side. Okay, once that's done, another thing that I usually do is to put some electrical tape on the bottom side of the PDB because the carbon fiber is conductive. So That's done. I'm just going to remove the excess tape. Okay. Gonna mount it into the frame. Okay, so it's like that. Pretty simple. Okay, now we're gonna take the motor out and ESC. I already took off all the cables from the ESC. We're going to solder new ones. It's easier that way, for me at least. We're going to cut them in length. First of all, we need to check the rotation of the motors. So I'm going to installing a Naze32. So it's like this is clockwise, this is counter, and this is clockwise. So we're gonna, this is a counterclockwise, so we're gonna put it here and screw it. And then we're going to measure the length of the wires. Okay, I'm just gonna tape the ESC down so it doesn't move. With all the connections showing, so I can work without it moving. Now just measure your wires and cut them like a bit after. If you can see, a bit after the connection where you need it to be, so you have some room. Now you need to remove a bit of protection from the wire. You can use a thing like this, or you can do it with a knife or so. Now you tune a little bit each wire. Now you solder it to the ESC. And now you do the same to the other three. Remember, counterclock, counterclock, clockwise and clockwise. Okay, all done. Did the same to all of the other motors and ESCs. Now we're going to measure some wire. So this is the positive wire, ESC, this is the negative, and the one in the middle is the signal, which will connect to the Naze. So first of all, we're going to measure the wires and solder them to here, and then we're going to move to the next step. I've measured a negative wire that goes from this side, this connection here, to the negative part. There's a minus sign there of the PDB. So like this, because I want to make them stick to one another like this. to be tidy, and then a positive one to this side and a signal one to the Naze. So I'm going to do the rest the same to the rest of them. What did I do? I soldered positive and negative wires on all of 4, and also a signal wire. Then I just placed a bit of electric tape here to hold them, and I'm going to use this, I don't know what this is called, but whatever, to protect the wires here. And I'm going to remove this and put some heat shrink on the ESCs. Cut it to like this, a little bit more of the size of the ESC. Just gonna burn a bit of this extra strength. Use a little bit more just of heat shrink. Close it afterwards. And now I'm gonna solder the cables in place. And then I can shrink it. All of the PDB was already pre-soldered, so you have to keep that in mind. Okay, hold it in place. Now we just add a little bit more solder. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so I've done the same to all of the ESCs, just protecting them. This is motor 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the motors 1 and 2, I have the signal wires here, and the 3 and the 4, I just went through the underneath the PDB and placed them here at this side. Now we're going to solder the VBAT wires and the power to the Naze32. Okay, so I'm gonna connect the VBAT wires. They need to be connected to the main battery. So we use this plus, for instance. Okay, and this negative. This will tell the Naze what is the voltage of the battery. Now we're going to prepare the cables to power up the flight controller. We're going to remove the 5 volts from here. You need to be careful because the flight controller only works at 5 volts. So if you put them on one of these pins, with the full voltage of the battery, you'll burn the flight controller, so be careful. Always double check the polarity. Okay, so now we grab our naze and we're going to put some pins. I've already placed these 4 pins with the 4. These are the motor pins. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I pre-tuned this, which is the PPM receiver I'm going to use. Okay. Now I'm going to solder this connector, these pins, to the V-bed, these two holes here, and the other 2, it's the buzzer. So let's place it there. I'm hitting the board below, so the solder can melt and let the pins in. It's hold it in place, so now we can just a bit of solder. This is not easy to see. Now we can solder on the other side as well. Now I'm going to solder these 2 pins on a negative and a positive here to power up the naze. I'm going to connect the 5 volts there, here and here, negative and positive. Now I'm going to mount the Naze32. On top of that, I'm going to use these 4 screws. I'm going to use one of these connectors, a 3-pin connector, and I'm going to put these wires in it. So this first pin, the fars from there, like motor 1, motor 2, 3, and 4. So see which is which. So motor 1, so motor 1, we're going to connect it like this. So motor 1, motor 2, this one, this one, in there. 1, 4, 6, this guy, so you can place it right here. Last pin, this one, last pin, and motor 3 in this case. recapping, this is motor 1, motor 2, 3 and 4. Now we can connect these wires, the ones we connect to the 5 volts. Okay. Positive to positive, yeah, and negative to negative. This is the VBAT. Let's confirm. In this case, positive will be the the down one, and the upper one will be the negative. So it's only 2 connections left. It's the buzzer with the negative in the down position, and the upward is going to be the negative, and the 3 ppm. Now, after all the cables connected, we're going to install the receiver. I've been struggling with the position, and I think this one will be the best. I'm gonna make the cable. So it's a ppm cable. It's 3 pin. In the cable, and now connect it to the board. So negative first. I'm going to put the wires to the inside. So negative first, then positive, then signal. So I was about to use this receiver, but I'm not, because it doesn't work for some reason. I have to change it. I'm gonna use this one instead. It's about the same. I have to replace this antenna, but I have another one. The thing is that this one is way bigger, and I don't need one this big, but well, just have to deal with it. The connection is the same. I just have to put it there. It's way bigger. That's why I don't like it. But oh well. Got to make it work. I'm just going to put some foam for it not to slide and to absorb vibration, and fix it with a zip tie. Double side tape would work too, actually. I would like to put another zip tie. Now let's mount the video transmission system. Start by the camera. And some screws that fit there. Now the other side, do the same. Now we can put the wire here we need to short this out because this is really too big. So I measure the wire and I need only about this, so I'm going to connect it. Yeah, beautiful. Now the transmitter. The antenna, the wires. I just figure I'm going to remove this cable and then I need to change these two to this side, so that way I can, instead of cutting this, I will keep it together. And then these ones I'm going to put them here, just cut them in length. So I'll get the 12 volts in. So the first one is 12 volts in, then it's ground, then it's the video signal in. So that's what I'm gonna do. See that? It's pressed there, down, then you can take the wire off. So first is 12 volts. 12 volts ground, and then video sign. So now I can cut it, and cable is ready. It's the same what I did to this one. Now I'm gonna put the transmitter, the video transmitter on the top plate. I'm gonna strap it there with zip tie. On this side I'm going to put the battery strap. Okay. On the other I'm going to put a bit of foam underneath. Plus 1, 2. It's better. I'm measuring where it goes by the camera mount. So we have some zip ties. Okay. It's firm enough. As long as the foam helps for it not to slip away and to absorb some of the vibrations. So. We're gonna. This is a cable that I've made because I want to put the antenna here. This hole. So I need to make an extension. So it's just a matter of screwing this here there we go. So the top plate. Ready. Okay, now we're going to sort these wires. I mounted the two back pillars here, and we're going to use two pieces of shrinking tube, larger, and other two a bit thinner but longer, and two zip ties. So what we're going to do is use the small pieces, get the antenna through, and get them in the back pillar, as well as the zip tie. We get something like this. Okay, do the same for the other side. Now I'm going to use this one to finish it. Get inside the larger shrink tube, and you get something like that. Okay, now you can shrink it. It's done. Just cut the edges here without cutting the antenna. We had to cut the antenna. So let's cut out here. For the beeper, this is just a typical beeper. Have a positive side, negative side. See, just grab some wire that you have lying around with a connector. I'm gonna solder it here. That's tin wires. Let's tin the buzzer too. Probably I need to grab it. So the black will be the negative and the white will be the positive. Shrinking tube, it's better. Just connect it there. As you can see. Yeah. Okay. And we'll grab it here with the zip tie probably. Done. Now we connect the camera. Let's just confirm signal and positive and then negative. Now we can put the rest of the pillars. For now, we just hand tight them for the top plate. We grab it. We'll remove the camera. It's easier for me to connect the transmitter. And now place the screw here. So it doesn't get out of there. To take this wire from here. It's under the antenna. I don't want it to. Trying to get things to fit inside because the transmitter, the video transmitter is very big and the receiver is also very big, so trying to get some room here. Finally. Okay, it's a bit tight, but it's fine. It's almost done, just need some props. One spins counterclock. And this one too. So clockwise, this. Okay, I'm just going to put some foam underneath each ESC. See, you can see this bit of foam underneath here, and just strap it with some duct tape. Okay, got it some foam here. It sticks on one side. This will absorb some vibration. It's good to have it. Okay, let's see. Now, just put some tape and you're good to go.